Hello, welcome to today's video, which is announcing the fact that I am now a tester for A Universal Time. This has been sort of a long time coming, since it's a position that I was kind of offered a little while back and turned it down due to time constraints. I know it might be hard to believe, but I actually do have a life outside of doing YouTube, and adding on being a volunteer to test a game for free wasn't exactly something that I thought would be a wonderful idea. I spend a lot of time editing videos and doing streams, whether it be on this channel or my second channel, Eclipse FPS, which, by the way, about half my stuff is uploaded there. I'll leave a link in the description. If you have any interest in first-person shooters, or even if you don't, then I do most of my variety stuff over there, so feel free to check it out. Chilling over, basically, I didn't think I would have the time to do it, so I decided to turn it down. Then, after the absolute nightmare that was the Yasuo and Yone update, I thought I had to draw the line somewhere. I reached back out, got myself the position, and here we are. There are a few things that I want to address about the position and some of the back end, and that's why this video is happening. Mostly because I think there's a lot of mysticism and no one really understands what goes on behind the scenes, and I'm not sure if that's the developers and the testers hiding that kind of information on purpose or not, so if I get kicked out for revealing anything that I shouldn't, then oh well, too late now. I won't be releasing any sort of sensitive information or calling out any specific people, so I'm pretty sure it'll be okay. Anyways, first thing, which doesn't even have to do with anyone else, and that's that I'm a volunteer. I don't get paid anything for what I do, nor would I ask to get paid for anything that I do over there. It's a volunteer job. I do it in my free time. And in case it wasn't already clear, I don't have a lot of free time, especially outside of, you know, that whole having a life thing. So I'm not going to be able to sit there and run up against walls in order to make sure there aren't map glitches, or spend 7 hours 1v1ing people with whatever new thing comes out. So if you're expecting suddenly, because Eclipse is on the tester team, all of a sudden everything is going to be perfect, that's ridiculous. Absolutely insane, no chance. Now, I don't know how much of that applies to my fellow testers. I'm fairly certain that the rest of them are also volunteers. Could be wrong. And I'm sure they also have lives. So things are definitely going to fly under the radar. It's just the way things work. We can't catch everything. It's not possible. But catching everything isn't really what I'm going for here. My expectation is I'll be able to hopefully prevent a Yone Yasuo situation. That's the worst possible scenario. I don't want to see that happen again. I don't think any of you want to see that happen again. You, personally, can help with the fact that we can't catch everything, though. Same as before, never be hesitant to send me a DM on my Discord with a video of a bug or a detailed description of a bug, and I can report it over there and do my best to get it fixed. If you attach a video, it's a lot easier for me because I don't have to go record it myself. But if you've got a detailed description, that works too. I can go record it myself. I'm not gonna get to everything. I get hundreds of DMs a day, most of them garbage. But if you send me something worthwhile, I'll probably see it eventually. Now, when it comes to new things that are coming out, yes, I have information that you probably don't have about new things that are coming out, and no, I can't tell you. This probably goes without saying, and it's not going to stop a bunch of idiots from asking me everywhere about what exactly is in the new update or if things are balanced. I can't tell you that. Sorry to break it to you, that's just not how it works. I know people will, so I figured it would be worth mentioning here. And I think the last thing that I've got on here that I want to mention is the fact that while I'll be doing absolutely everything I can to make sure that none of this kind of BS happens again, I'm bound to make mistakes, and I'm sure the rest of the people on the team are also bound to make mistakes. And if I do make a mistake, I will absolutely 100% be owning up to those mistakes and taking responsibility. I'm a pretty large public space, and so if anything game-breaking slips through the cracks that I personally tested or could have tested, I will take responsibility and be the face that you guys can blame, because currently, there's nothing. As it stands right now, we just have, who can we blame? Oh, the development team, the testers. There's no face to take the blame right now. I'm willing to take it. So in the future, if something breaks, come complain to me and leave the rest of those guys alone, because odds are they don't deserve it. But on that same front, and this is more a warning to the developers that they should probably get rid of me ASAP, if the testers do not get a chance to test something, or aren't given ample time to test something, and it's released broken, that's not on us. And I will not be taking the blame for all of the rest of the testers if it's not our fault. I don't think that's going to happen, and so far I've seen no reason to believe that's going to happen based on the time that I've been here, but I think it's worth mentioning because I don't exactly want to be taking all the blame for something that's not on me. That's really all I have when it comes to information about testing and some of the back-end stuff. If you do have any questions about it, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll answer what I can within reason. Obviously, there's probably going to be some things that I just can't tell you or don't know if I can tell you, and I'll tell you if I can't tell you that. But really, my end goal here is to try to clear up the mysticism and general haziness around the whole back end of development and testing. Right now, most of you have no idea what's going on, and as someone who came from that whole I have no idea what's going on camp, it really sucks. And I wish that there was someone like me in the past that tried to spread more awareness of exactly what's going on rather than just being left in the dark. One last thing to mention here before I totally wrap up, and I truly believe that all the people that I've spoken to and worked with so far on the testing team are doing a phenomenal job and want what's best for the game. I don't think there's anyone in here that just wants things to release broken, whether that be on the tester's side or the development side. Nobody wants that, and we're gonna do our best to make sure that that doesn't happen. Anyways, that's all I got for today. I know this is a little bit shorter, but I wanted to make this announcement. I wanted to clear things up, and so here it is. If you enjoyed this video, I'll be back with a real video in 2 days, as always. If you didn't, I wouldn't blame you. But anyways, you can leave a like or not, and with all that being said, have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you next time.